In this episode of the Desert Dogs, we were supposed to go to Skidoo, a ghost town in Death Valley. But we're not going to do that. We were going to go with our friends from Antelope Valley Haunts, as they were going to do some research up there about the Tommyknockers. Unfortunately, Antelope Valley Haunts was unable to go, so
I'm going fishing.
Well, we're doing a lot more than that. We're actually hitting up Owens Valley and the foothills of the Sierra Nevadas, home to the tallest mountains in the contiguous United States.
Contiguous means mainland United States, not including Alaska and Hawaii.
This valley was home to many Native Americans, and it's ripe with even more recent history. But first, I want to talk to you about what happened to us on the way here. We had just passed Little Lake, and at a little rest stop called Coso Junction, our plans took a nosedive. You must see something up ahead there.
Oh crap.
Pull over like right there and I'm gonna ask him what's going on, if we're gonna be able to get through there today.
Yeah.
Got a big mudslide washed out the road ahead, so
Okay.
chances are it's gonna be better if you guys go the long way, okay?
Which way is the long way?
Go through Death Valley. So, but either that or wait here for at least 4 or 5 hours.
So, we decided to wait it out rather than head through Death Valley. Little Lake and Fossil Falls was just a few miles away, so we decided to kill some time over there.
All right, what happened at Fossil Falls thousands and thousands of years ago is that this land used to be pretty active volcanically. And as magma poured up from the depths of the earth and cooled down, a river actually ran through this area and cut what we see here. And if you look around, you see these little holes in these rocks. And a good explanation as to how these holes formed is when rapids and massive water flows would flow through here, we'd have something like this. Over here, you can see the remnants of probably what happened. See, this rock is pretty smooth because it's been grinding up this pocket in this larger piece of rock. And this is all caused by water, basically. Science. What do you want? All right, what we got right here on this bush is what we call a tarantula hawk. It's in the family Pompilidae, or a family of spider wasp. So what these wasps will do is they'll actually search out spiders, they'll sting the spider, and they'll drag the spider back to its own den. And then they'll lay an egg on top of it, and the egg will hatch and the larvae will eat the spider until it develops and grows up into one of these. Now the one that we have here is a male, and you can tell that it's a male because it has straight antennae, whereas the female would have really long curly antennae. Tarantula hawks are also known to have the second most painful sting in the world on the Schmidt scale of pain, or sting pain, or whatever. You can look it up online.
Hey, someone help Dustin out. I think he's about to fall down that chasm. Okay. Well, the last time we were here, it was very windy, and I was trying to talk about these petroglyphs right here. And as you see, there's it looks like there's someone right here with his arms outstretched. Maybe he's a shaman just doing something like this, just praying to the skies. And you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bighorn sheep. This might be a ritual or something where he was kind of praying for food. After a few hours, we returned to Coso Junction. All right, we came back to see what see if the road was open again, but unfortunately, it looks like it's still closed, and now we have. It looks like there's a concert here or something.
Yeah, let's set this play, man! See a lot of people drinking. They got food.
So they're all waiting. Alright, so looks like we got some they're letting traffic go south over here. It's them taunting us if you heard that. So hopefully they'll let us go.
Here I'm standing in a swarm of ants. Male ants to be exact. They're flying around looking for female potential queens so they can establish new colonies across the desert. They're very annoying, but cool at the same time. Science.
Behind me?
Yeah, you're getting
pretty much done.
I think you got them all.
I think I'm done.
Who says you need pesticides?
I know.
You know when you got Danny.
There we go.
The Ant-Man.
All right, we're gonna have ourselves some ant fried rice later.
Damn, you clean that area up.
You're all live too.
I'll see the explosion of ants.
Look at that.
It seemed that the northbound side would not be moving. Dustin, however, had been speaking with an older couple who lived in the town of Bishop, and they knew another way. Unfortunately, it was the way that the highway patrol officer had described earlier.
So we decided that we didn't want to kick it with a tailgate party. Started getting a little bit pretentious over there, so we're following a middle-aged couple through the desert right now.
Middle-aged couple?
Middle-aged. And they live on the other side of the mudslide. So we're gonna connect to the 395 again, and then we're just gonna go straight to
their house.
Tinnemaha Creek.
The woman led the way, and we followed in high pursuit. She was a daredevil. While she nearly skid off cliffs and approached speeds of 90 miles per hour, we were starting to think that they were trying to ditch us. But then again, maybe they were just in a hurry to get home.
Anybody easy! God damn, man, that's a f***ing drop right there.
I don't think they didn't tell us that she was actually a former race car driver.
NASCAR Formula 1 driver.
Marty and Danny also dropped a bomb on us.
Speaking of porn, I landed my first acting job in a porn.
Who did?
Me and this fool Dan.
Not gay porn.
No, actually it's all lesbian porn.
No, it's all lesbian.
Yeah, it's all lesbian porn. It's crazy.
Filming?
No, man, we're extras.
You guys.
No.
And you haven't called us to come help?
So let's get this straight. You guys are porn extras?
Yeah. You don't believe us, huh?
The road we took was arduous. It was a 165-mile detour, backtracking to Ridgecrest, cutting across Tatrona and through Panamint Valley, across a small section of Death Valley and Sailing Valley on Highway 190, and finally to Lone Pine, back on the 395.
So where are you guys headed now? Are you going to go up to Indy or
Tinnemaha.
Tinnemaha? Oh yeah, what the heck, man? Get the meat out, start cooking. I'm getting hungry.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, no worries, man. Phil Marchant, and this is Kari Marchant.
Hi.
Oh, then
How do you spell Kari? C-A-R-I?
K-A-R-I.
Okay.
Do you got a card for your little webpage?
Even though it took about 3 hours, we learned that we still were ahead of the traffic.
I now make a left on Tinnemaha Road.
Our gamble paid off.
I'm Andrew Perry. Let's try to keep it reasonable out there.